Hey, welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're gonna try Backstage today. Need some coffee. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed the coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Alright, we're gonna go through this sequence again because it just makes sense to put it in here.
Yeah.
Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch, and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because he's technically not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're the jerk who left their mug?
Ugh.
Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda. We walk inside. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kinda dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. And I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running? But people ask me that question all the time and I give this the same answer every time, and now I'm just standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking. But man, we're in it now and I can't stop. Yes. So what'll it be? I scanned the chalkboard menu and then immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a... last time we chose giant word. Now we're gonna go for Godspeed You, black coffee. The classic. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Godspeed You, Black Emperor is really amazing, an influential progressive rock band known for their sweeping soundscapes, and... I'm doing the thing again. Coming right up. And for you? Have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? Medium. Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey, we listen to ska. Hey, ska was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, maybe it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on, what'd we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside, and also don't go outside, and also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sets her drinks down at the table, and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Spicy Boy. Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. You gotta come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes in the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would commensurate with, I've taught her well. We've trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing.
Hey.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I may only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Right said banana bread. Like Right said Fred, but now it's about banana bread. I think youngsters would like it despite not getting it. I don't get it.
Oh.
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Right said banana bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Hey.
I wanted to say baby because I thought it'd sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey. Hey.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Oh.
See, it sounds good when you say it. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? I need a nap. We just had coffee. Have you ever known me to play by the rules? Your father's a rebel, sweetie. Now all aboard this train to Sleepy Time Junction. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start messaging Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. Cool. I navigate to Matt's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Garden. Wanna come out? I think for a moment. What's a Sound Garden? Oh man, I haven't been to a real... Oh. It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened back when it was cool to have soul patches. Man, that was a long time ago. I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? Well, I'm thinking. Another message pops up on the screen. PUP is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Well, whatever. Let's get out of our comfort zone. I didn't see that. That's weird. It skipped. I log off of Dadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all the airbrush fans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming from that genre. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take a young woman or their interests seriously. That is pretty messed up. And it's kind of funny too, because in reality it's these exact young women who are not only the pillar of this multi-billionaire multi-billion-dollar industry, but most of most major industries. When will us youths rise up against our oppressors? Whatever protest you're going to, I'd be happy to help you make a sign. Thanks, Dad. We're so supportive. But seriously, you know you can talk to me about anything, right? Yeah, that's why I'm sharing how much I love Britney Spears with you. Is that what we're talking about? I think it's the subtext of most of the things I say, yeah? Okay, just remember that it's okay to be sad. And also remember that I love you very much. Oh, and only want what's best for you. That's all. Alright, jeez. Don't make me cry again. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. Hey! No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. He took me to one once when I was 12, right? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so you could get a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that. I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. Oh my God, Amanda, she loves yaoi. What? Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot, and you'll fit right in. Well, it's a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it.
Oh.
They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than that, than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Oh, that's comforting. Speaking of mosh pits, Life is Strange Season 2 is coming. Really excited to play that. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it, and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him. Afterwards, where he takes you to a nice restaurant, and then forgets his wallet, literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. Okay. I show up to the coffee spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop.
Hey.
Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Yes, of course. I definitely know what I'm talking about. You better believe it, fellow live music lover. Grab those sticks and let's mosh that new. What? New? Short for venue? You know, where you go to see dope certs. Are you just making this stuff up right now? Ah man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Oh.
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everyone holds signs and scream cries? Yeah.
Oh.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
Oh.
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time? This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, spicy boy, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Okay, quick question.
Hey.
Shoot, what is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh.
Hey.
Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. You didn't have to attack me like that. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing.
Hey.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. Alright. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue. A new, with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? God, these lines are good. Matt, you made it! A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Hey.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Why did you go to a concert then? Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
Hey.
That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well.
Hey.
Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here.
Oh.
Matt turns his attention back to me.
Hmm.
I am so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Hey.
Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Hey.
Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Oh.
But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about.
Hey.
And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. Man, I am personally attacked. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Hey.
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait.
Oh.
We'll grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room, where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up in his chair. Oh, interesting outfit choice. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You! I gestured to myself. Me? My face flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by PUP, or PUP, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Please stop yelling at me. I'm already kind of on edge because this is an unfamiliar place and I don't know anyone here. I would appreciate it if you'd stop singling me out. And I'm sure you're cool, but it's making me a little uncomfortable. The kid immediately hops down off the chair. You got it. Sorry about that. I just get really excited about salesmanship. I can't relate, but I appreciate your enthusiasm nonetheless. Hey, Pablo. Your friend looks so lost, I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey.
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug.
Hey.
Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey.
That spicy boy. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Spicy boy cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile.
Hey.
Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy of 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to.
Hey.
Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting with our witch house band?
Yeah, sounds great.
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know Vacant Veil would have slayed. That is an interesting name. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey.
Okay. Who's opening? Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks up on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up everyone? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. God, that sounds awful. Thanks. I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters.
Hey, dude.
Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you got a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you...
Hey.
Haha, yeah.
Hey.
That's exactly what it feels like. Matt turns his attention to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. I guess. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing this same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during the saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage, crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out.
Hey.
Man, that was something. I promise Papa is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to.
Hey, dude.
Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. What? They're being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Alright. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concertgoers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever gonna find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I gonna see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt.
Oh.
Almost lost you, buddy. Whew, I got really nervous for a second there.
Oh.
You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. Oh, already getting romantic. I could feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot?
Hey.
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one of one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny head bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeeze my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. Really, I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. Aw man, as soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch PUP play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta find him before I get trampled by all these rowdy youths.
Find that dad.
Alright, we're gonna play Find That Dad. How? Ow. Oh, okay. I'm finally able to work my way through the crowd where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot. Well, I guess I should keep a look. I'm bumped into from behind, and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths, running around a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey. I guess I'm moving in the circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths, rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me, and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die, trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand, someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arm around me, and we jump back into the circle, bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everyone cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Alright, man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. Alright. I hang outside the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man. Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. The youths finally accept me. Finally, I'll be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them not only on the field of battle, as we have done today, but on a grander scale. We'll see you in the world, pet youths. Hey Matt. Hey, it's Pup. Oh. Hey dude, didn't realize you were here. I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Is it an actual band? Did not know that. Thanks. Well, see you around. You're like a hive mind. Wait, you know Pup? Oh yeah, met him a couple of times when they first started touring. Good kids. Wow. Come on, let's grab some diner food. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot of you. Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms. And just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man. Just goes to show you that punk's not dead. Just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the states. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, we were poor, and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive. But I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everyone loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Conrancita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud. I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Conrancita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion. You can always fly in the face of the fashion industry. That's a good anti-establishment option. Mad gesture to my outfit. I think you got that one covered, dude. I'm hurt. I thought I was among friends. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes, talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert, and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. Nice. I walk into my house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how's the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Manda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. She read you. Hey Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in a pit at a punk show, and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka, bro. Alright. We probably didn't do so well on this. Oh.
That was the Holland 1945 dates.
Really? I got an S. Nice. Alright. So we're ready for our second date with Matt. I think he's really cute. Alright. Let's message him. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of the room. Father, wanna go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you got called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo-jazz and stuff. Amanda, are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and leather-bound journal. Aww. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar, pierced face. Hey, it's Pablo. Hey, you're the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. You trying to sell me shirts? And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music. I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. Dang. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that would dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with a fatherly, protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Yeah, man, today's my first day. Matt's still training me. Spicy boy. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five, as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Alright, Pablo. Now what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you? Father John Misto. Father John Misto, please. That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy. Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy. Oh, I was making a joke off. Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so I was... Yeah, never mind. Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him.
Yeah, sounds great.
He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hey.
Hell yes.
Oh.
I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple of hours. I was going to go record shopping. Want to come along? Absolutely.
Hey.
Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people. But for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. It's that, anxiety hive mind. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Hey.
Have you ever been here before? No. I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Hey.
Oh. This should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around. flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point?
Hey.
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I think it's just nice to collect records.
Hey.
It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about it holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love.
Oh.
That's why I try to get as many of the records I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so we could record our favorite songs?
Hey.
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make playlists. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school.
Hey.
I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to even start. What the hell is nunsploitation? Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Hey.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? I don't know. Cookies and cream?
Hey.
If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Cherry blossom, summer breeze, fireball. Let's go with cherry blossom.
Oh.
What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, definitely. What's your dream vacation spot? Living off the fat of the land in Ibiza. My backyard. What's your deepest, darkest fear? Oh man. I worry people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me? Saying you too. That's me. Saying you too when the waiter brings you your food. Matt thinks for a moment.
Huh?
Oh, I know just the thing.
Hey.
Matt runs to the other side of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Evil Friends by Portugal, The Man. Danger Mouse came on this album to produce it, and I think it was a perfect blend of what PTM does and what Danger Mouse does. Super fun, super catchy. You'll love it. Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation.
Hey.
You're gonna have a good time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Oh.
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls. Mystery Skulls? And Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. I like Mystery Skulls. Tight.
Hey.
The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's a nerd? That nerd is my buddy, Spicy Boy. Spicy Boy, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Oh.
You know it. Our third wave's gonna do a special acoustic performance. I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on?
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here.
Hey, dude.
You and Amanda should come by that night.
Oh.
Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Oh.
Will Vacant Veil be playing?
Yeah, sounds great.
If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vance had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't even know where my next meal was coming from.
Hey,
All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
hey.
And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know.
Hey.
But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah, why not? Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting.
Hey.
After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Hey.
Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
Hey, dude.
Okay. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it, and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that.
Oh.
But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear.
Huh?
Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Surprised the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son. Oh my, jeez. Who sent you?
Huh?
We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, we just sleep. Prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Sight mutually assured destruction? Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us. We have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcott Molly said you were coming. Right. Now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright. How much do you want? One. One what? One weed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much?
Oh.
One? Oh my god. Look, here. Take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened.
Hey.
I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. It smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Hey.
That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off public property before we smoke this.
Hey.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Ooh. Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. We're really gonna smoke weed at Matt's house. Cameron sees us having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Awesome. Let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. He has a really nice place. Whoa, what a collection.
Oh.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the roads for so much of my life. I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me, and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house.
Oh.
You say so.
Huh?
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch.
Hey.
Never was too good at this.
Hey.
Matt tries again, is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter, the blunt, I think, and I take it. Well, let's rip that golf fairway. Yes, let's do that. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god.
Oh.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces.
Hey.
Yeah, this is oregano. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off.
Oh.
Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. Really, we're smoking oregano? You know what? You're right. We sit and listen to the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that?
Hey.
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads Stillness to Dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together?
Oh.
Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in the rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started getting notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey, dude.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rose and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Hey.
So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in her favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way, you had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
Hey.
Except for Scamminess Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Hey.
I sit down at the piano. Go with the classic. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I start playing chopsticks. What a jam. Alright, buddy, can you top that?
Oh, man.
I shouldn't. Oh, come on. No,
I don't know if I should.
It's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Chopsticks, a song that children who are learning the piano usually figure out before they're 10. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How's that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night? Oh no, I never played those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know that how beautiful your music is. Thanks. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Oh.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Or oregano. Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. He's really cute. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no. Hi, hungry.
Hey.
No, I'm Dad. Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please.
Oh.
God, that's adorable. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How's record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm House Hunter. They're staging an intervention for the House Hunter, who's crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Alright, we had another nice date with Matt. And we got an S. I love Matt. Alright, we're gonna get ready for our third date with Matt. Let's go ahead and message him. I am sure that Matt is my dream daddy. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping for the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Final Fantasy VII for new releases. That is a great name. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with her homework, and introducing her to music that's just not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream cry dancing boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot. So it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. Man, he's really talented. For someone who's so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. I have a feeling that it's because of his, deceased wife. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals, they're older than I. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the... It's the trash. You can pry these dad sandals from my cold, dead hands. Fine, keep them. But you're committing a heinous crime. Justice will find you one day.
Alright.
Come on, Dad, we gotta go.
Oh.
I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pub concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm pretty sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other and immediately do their secret handshake, some complicated clapping with their hands, and then a big hug. Aw. Spicy boy. I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys see Matt around? Yeah, I was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's, Witch House. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna find Matt and see if he needs any help. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon, where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo. My dude, Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug. Glad you can make it, Spicy Boy. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries, and then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up, and I'd still be into it. Are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there and magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. Last night they played open mic night. They lit their bases on fire and the fire marshal had to shut us down. Damn. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes. They are not playing tonight. Oh, they're outside. All 17 of them. Jeez. Tell them we're full. The news filling in their spot. I'll do it. I'll play. What are you doing?
Hey.
What? What do you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth. The Scamminess Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Scott comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Spicy Boy.
Oh.
Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. As sure as Scott is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones in the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Hey.
Thank you, Spicy Boy. I owe you big time. This is not gonna end well. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. I told you those sandals were a bad choice. It's not that. I agreed to pull out my ska. No. Absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. You don't know art, Spicy Boy. Somehow this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. Dang. Of course. My new last name is gonna be Fireblast. Amanda? Or maybe Cold Steel. Cold Steel? Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all.
Oh, man.
Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous.
Hey.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or maybe have seen before, but would like to see again. And I'm rambling now, sorry. Oh, Matt.
Hey.
So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage,
Oh.
Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you, everyone. This one is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass, layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk in my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow. Definitely did not see that coming. Especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre.
Hey.
Once he's done, he vacates the stage, and Matt jumps back up again.
Oh.
Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years. Wait, what? 3 tiers now. Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry. The writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now.
Hey,
Put your hands together for third waves. Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is gonna open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell of anarchic, female-fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. Dang. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys and you have to touch the keys and make sounds. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad, I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns to 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either. Like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I'm totally fine. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here. Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Spicy Boy. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making the return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of Scamminess Manifesto, Spicy Boy Sarian. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Spicy Boy, but you can call me by my stage name. Thomas Konoki. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter. And now I have to play a song. This song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Deep breath. How hard can it be? Oh god. Here comes the minigame. No matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through this whole song, and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
What? Nice. I look up at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. This guy really is dead, and I killed it. Everybody ska? Everybody ska! Like a checkerboard, tie-wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage, playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus.
Hey.
Beat me up, Scotty. Beat me up, Scotty, to the Scott Trek Enterprise.
Oh.
Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springstead wrote in high school.
Oh.
We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sella. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name.
Hey, dude.
They want to hear you play, man.
Hey.
Matt smiles.
Oh.
I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. I high-five Amanda and we look toward the stage.
Hey.
Hey everybody. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back.
Hey.
This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile.
Hey.
Who helped me to be able to do this again. Thank you.
Hey.
This is an old one from Stillness to Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again.
Oh.
Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me.
Hey.
That was amazing.
Hey.
It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band apparently. I glance back over at Matt, who was hugging a bunch of people. They really seemed excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What?
Oh.
I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. Yeah, I know. It must have taken so much time for him to jump on stage with me just now. Poor Matt. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decided to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get some ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Yeah, go to have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey Matt.
Hey.
Hey dude. Need help closing up?
Oh.
I'd love that. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floors in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far.
Oh.
We head back into the coffee spoon and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Hey.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute. Plus, he protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to perform a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Hey.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it'd been that long.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath. I'm not really
I don't know if I should.
a people person. Obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is, not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost, even touching a guitar parts too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't that scary when I had someone in my corner. Someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time. Until tonight. What changed?
Hey.
You. Blood rushes to my face. Don't make me cry, Matt. When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself. And I don't want anyone else to feel that bad. But when I got up there and started playing, for the first time forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Hey.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that. Especially considering all this. That really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth.
What?
Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but
Hey.
I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. This is adorable. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the smell of his back. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth, and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other. Ow! The moment I opened my eyes, I realized we were still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right.
Hey.
Let's go back to my place. We probably didn't do so well.
Oh man, I just can't wait for your next hit.
Hey, alright, I'll take it. Alright, so we're at the party again. Spicy boy, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? I bet I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them fine quality, screen printed with a logo and visage of world-renowned witch house outfit, Vacant Veil. Purchasable at the most respectable retailers, more specifically out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Alright, so this, Amanda and Carmencina are talking. As I walk up, I can tell that they're already deep in conversation. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really?
Huh.
No, just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita's here getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days. Flute it is.
Ah.
Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. Alright, looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard, where Matt is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me.
Ah.
I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna get some ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Matt, as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Oh.
Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee I could put something together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say.
I mean,
Hey, I just wanted to say that. Oh gosh, this is gonna come out dumb no matter how I say it, so here goes.
Hey.
I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Whoa.
Oh man.
You brought out the best of me, and it wasn't just because of the ska, although that was really cute.
Hey.
Every moment that we've gotten to spend together since we've met has been an adventure, and I just hope that we get to keep doing that. We make a pretty good team, you know. I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing, and the music singing, and actually pretty much everything related to music, but I can organize a party pretty well. I am also good at kissing, so that's a big plus.
Oh.
That's true. You're very nice to kiss. Ooh. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He goes.
Hey.
See, that was a good one. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. It feels really great to be writing again. Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me. Maybe I could show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later. You know, I'm just gonna insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily. You know what? I'd actually like that. Alright, that was Matt's ending. I was off down for that. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed my video, hope you enjoyed my reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye.